So let's have some fun learning vocabulary through homophones. Let me remind you, what's a homophone? Different spelling, different meaning, but same sound. Okay. So the first is react and react. Okay. This react means it's a retaliation or to respond, a reciprocal force. And this react means perform something for the second time. Next is raw and raw. R-A-W, raw. That's familiar. Uncooked. Okay, something in its natural state. Okay, it cannot be eaten until cooked. Now, R-A-H, what it could be? Raw, R-A-H, raw is nothing but cheering up for someone for encouragement. It's like saying hip, hip, hooray, yeah, cheering up someone for approval or encouragement. So, raw is a similar way, cheering up for someone. Also, there is one more meaning for R-A-H, raw, and that is an upper class person is also addressed or called as a raw, R-A-H. Now, next is awful and awful. A-W, awful means bad, unpleasant, okay? O-F-F-A-L, awful means the name given to the edible internal parts of animals. Edible means that which can be eaten or consumed. Also, OFF, awful, has one more meaning, and that is waste or byproduct of any process. Next is fluorescent and fluorescent. F-L-O, fluorescent, F-L-U-O, fluorescent. So the first, fluorescent, is blossoming, the blooming of a flower. And F-L-U-O, fluorescent, is the emission of radiation of light. Next is crossbill and crossbill. This crossbill is a beautiful, colorful bird, and crossbill means that's a bill brought by a defendant against a plaintiff. In simple words, I can say it's a claim by one party against another party in the court of law. Next is cheap and cheap. So this you might be already aware of. This CHEAP is inexpensive, low price or economical, and CHEEP, cheap, is the twitter of a bird, the cry of a bird, the chirp of a bird. Next is bookie and bookie. KY and KIE. Now this bookie is a person, a bookish person, a person who is hooked onto books. And BOOKIE, bookie, is the illegal business of accepting and paying money, taking risk. Like for example, there are people who keep bets, BETS, bets on a horse race, on games like cricket and all. So such a person is called as BOOKIE, bookie. Next is supple and supple. So this SUPPLE, supple, means to bend easily, to be very flexible. While SOUPLE, supple, is a type of silk. Next is hair and hair. This hair is so easy. It's the hair on the head. And Hayer, hair is a person who makes or arranges or prepares hay as fodder for cattle and sheep and all. What is hay? Hay. It's dry grass. Next is dollar and dollar. This dollar is nothing but the American currency. And DOLOUR, dollar, is nothing but sadness, disappointment, dejection, sorrow. So next is correspondence and correspondence. Okay. DENCE, correspondence, means similarity, uniformity. There's a connection. And DENTS, correspondence, means a person who keeps on writing letter on a regular basis. Okay. There is one more meaning to this DENTS, correspondence, and that is a news reporter for a newspaper. Next is beggar and beggar. Okay. So this is pronounced as beggar actually, but when we pronounce these words swiftly at a very fast pace, then we say it as beggar and beggar. So these words are almost much the same, indistinguishable. Okay. So this beggar, that's homeless person who is dependent totally on others for food and all such basic amenities. And then BEGAR, it's like a bonded labor practice. The person who always has to serve his master for free. Okay, that's called as a beggar. Next is scary and scary. SC, scary, means frightened, fear, and SKERRY, scary, means it's an island. It's a rocky island. It's a reef. Next is very shocking words, place and place. Place, very common word, that is location, a setting, a spot. Now PLAICE, can you imagine? It's a North Atlantic flatfish. It's a sea fish. PLAICE is a flatfish. Next is alligator, alligator. Okay. ALLE, alligator, is a person who alleges. Now you might be wondering what does it mean to allege? To allege means to say something, to confirm something, to state something without enough proof and evidence. So a person who does that is ALLE, alligator. Now the next is ALLI, alligator. That's a reptile. That's a crocodile. Okay. ALLI, alligator, when used as a slang, also is a childish way of saying goodbye. Okay, as a slang, this alligator means goodbye. See you later, alligator. That way. Next is coin, coin, again coin, coin, coin. So this coin, that's a 10 rupee coin. Okay, that's a type of currency, coin. Now this COIGN, we pronounce it as coin. Both mean one and the same thing, and that is the outer projection of a wall. Okay. Next is COYNE and or COYNYE. That's actually an Irish chief. Irish means a person from the country of Ireland. Irish chief demanding food for his soldiers from people. Those people are actually his tenants. Tenants. Okay. Coyne is Irish chief demanding food for his soldiers. Next is a roar and a roar. This roar means a roar is making too much of noise and sound. A roar is dawn. Dawn, dawn. That's actually morning. Next is heel and heel. This heel is becoming healthy again after an injury. Okay, if you have got an injury and you have recovered from that injury, we can say, hey, you have got healed. Now next is heel. Okay, this is the contraction of he will. But while speaking, we say heal. It is he will. Next is crawl and crawl. This crawl is to drag your body to the ground. Okay. And KRAAL crawl is the traditional African village full of huts. Or one more meaning is it's a space or an enclosure for cattle and sheep. Next is easy, residing and reciting. Almost much the same, not much difference. Residing means to live or stay at your home permanently. He resides there. Okay. Next is reciting means to speak something aloud, not exactly speaking, to repeat something aloud. Reciting means to repeat something aloud, loudly, to repeat a poem and all. So that's it all for today. For more grammar videos, homophones, synonyms, vocabulary, advanced English phrases, and error corrections, stay tuned, stay updated, like, share, subscribe.